Hello, friends. Thank you so much for your patience. I know I'm later than I thought I was going to be and much later than I usually am, but we're here. That's the important thing. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Friday weekly wrap up. We will do one card for the collective to wrap up the week, and then I will do individual cards for all who ask. If you were here on Monday and you remember what your card was for Monday, let me know. That creates sort of a, like bookends, right? For the week, how you started the week, how you end the week. Always interesting. Hey, Laura T, please notice. So good, man. I'm enjoying I'll send you an email. There's a lot of treasures there I'm enjoying. All right, let's get going without further ado. Here we are. Oh, as you can see, I'm using Spiral Tarot today. All right, for the collective, how was the week? For the collective, Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Really a time of learning, of communication, of creativity. But you know, there's also the Page of Wands can also be like people spouting off at each other. And I think there's been a fair amount of that going on as well. So, you know, what are you going to do? All right. And Angelic Michelle has been a member for 18 months at the Sun's level. We appreciate that so much. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who's here. Special shout out to the members and the moderators. Let's get going. If you'd like a card, please request. And let's see, who's this? Pamela Lath has been a member for 14 months. Fabulous, fabulous. I appreciate everyone's support so much. All right, Christina R., a card for you and for Karen. And Karen's a member, of course, we appreciate that. You had the Five of Wands, Christina, to start the week. To end the week, the Star reversed. You know, there is this whole feeling between those two cards, like, everything is good. Everything is going the way it needs to go. It's all fine. It's all appropriate. And it's all kind of hard. You know, none of this is easy. But it's where you need to be and what you need to be doing. Now, Karen got the Magician, and we're hoping that's like some things turning around at work for her. When we look at how Karen ends the week with the Fool. And I think it's interesting that they're both major arcana cards. And so this, I think, has been an important week. And numerologically, the Fool is 0, the Magician is 1. She's been at this job for a while, but it feels like she's really just getting into it. Maybe people are just now accepting her. Maybe she is just now getting into her groove or figuring out how to communicate with these people. But one way or the other, this has been an important week, whether she realizes it or not. This has been a very important week for her to find her footing on this journey. All right, and I have to say thank you so much to Angelic Michelle for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Next up, Soda Pop. Thanks for being a member here. You started with the Two of Wands, always a great way to start the week. And you end with the Six of Cups. So there's so many ways, Soda Pop, that you are moving yourself forward with your logic, with your goal setting, with really being smart about where you want to go and what you want to do. These two cards blend together beautifully to talk about the journey that you're on, a journey of healing, a journey of manifestation, a journey of moving yourself forward. It's beautiful. Smile Soul 20, my friends, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, Smile Soul 20, here is a card for you. The Five of Pentacles, this may have been a little bit of a difficult week. You may be feeling that you don't have what you want or need on a material level in terms of support, whatever that is. And that's hard, but remember that within this card, there are always opportunities. So we recognize that some things are not going the way you want, but look for the opportunities. There are opportunities there for you, and that's important. All right, Ben, Libra does tarot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had the Queen of Swords on Monday. I remember that. I was excited about that for you. Let's see how you end the week. With the Four of Swords, man, enough. Leave me alone. All right. So it's all about swords, which is the energy of being a truth teller, a truth knower, which is the energy of communicating and standing in the power of the truth. But I feel like you've been doing that this week and now you're tired. And there's been some things this week that have really taken your energy. And I think good things, I think it's good, but now there's some time for some rejuvenation and some healing is necessary. All right, Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. It's nice to see you. Monday, you had the Five of Pentacles, just like Smile Soul 20 is ending the week with the Five of Pentacles. Let's see how you end the week, Betty. With the Nine of Wands reversed, ain't nothing easy, my friend. This is not an easy time in your life. It just isn't. And I think, you're learning how to navigate it. You're learning how to negotiate it. You're learning how to have boundaries when you need them and what those boundaries need to be. It is not easy, but you're figuring it out. So we recognize that maybe it's been a little bit of a tough week. We recognize that boundaries are important. We recognize that finding your opportunities are important. But there's something else with the Nine of Wands reversed about asking people for help when you need it and taking a break when you need it and taking a rest when you need it. That's important to remember going forward. Arlette, so nice to see you. Rough week. So you started out with good cards. You started out with the Three of Pentacles, Arlette. And you end up with the Chariot reversed, and the Three of Pentacles has so much promise, so much potential. And then you end up like sad trombone, wah, wah, like things did not go the way you wanted them to this week, and that's hard. But I feel like what you need to do is just breathe and rest and recognize you have power. You have more power than you realize, and you have to be in that power as much as possible. And Chris had the King of Cups, started out with the King of Cups. Fine way to start. Let's see how he ended with the Two of Pentacles. So much to do, feeling pulled in so many directions. So whatever happened this week that was unpleasant, forgive it, forgive yourselves, forgive each other, whatever the forgiveness needs to be. Recognize that things take time and be patient. Both of you are sort of feeling pulled in a lot of different directions. Both of you are feeling like things aren't going the way you want. It's okay. Give it time. It will all be okay. Really. Don't over dramatize things. Do not catastrophize things. That's like my best advice to both of you. Peggy Lou Leven, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for members only emojis. Monday, you had the Two of Pentacles reversed. Well, let's see how we get out of that one, huh? Hey, now this was the card we had for the collective too, so it's especially powerful for you. And I think the way we get out of it, So starting with the Two of Pentacles reversed and ending with the Page of Wands. There's a lot about feeling overwrought, feeling like you don't have enough of what you need. And then the Page of Wands says, yeah, but you got the power to create a lot. And so I think that the whole story here is recognizing that there is certain types of support that you don't have enough of, certain types of need that you have a lot of. And the Page of Wands, or in this case, the Princess of Wands, comes in and says, so the way to make that happen is by asking for what you need, is by using your power to create what you need. Laura T, once again, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this week you may have created something new. You may have found some new resource. You may have found some new opportunity. You may have found some new grounding, some new ways of taking care of yourself that will give you strength. So this is the beginning of a new era of strength for yourself. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You had the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands on Monday. Here's your wrap-up card. Okay, interesting. You started with an 8 and you end with an 8. And the Eight of Swords is reversed, which makes it very similar to the Eight of Wands. So much about motion and so much about you being in charge of your own motion. So much about, and this is the psychic speaking, so much about how unpredictable things ultimately are. But at the same time, I think that you are learning to let go of the anxiety, to be in the moment, to let things flow, to move as you will move, to use your creativity. You are learning to allow the energy to flow in a way that is powerful for you. And that's a good thing. Nalini, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. So you started with the Queen of Cups reversed. Not the easiest, right? Here is how we end with the Devil. Nalini, you are going through it, man. And you've been going through it on and off for a while. I feel like this week was sort of like, okay, this is where the rubber meets the road. We got to figure out what we're doing and we got to do it. So it's hard. And I think you have to be very, very careful about not getting caught up in thinking or ways of being or things that you do that really hold you back. Be careful about self-imposed prisons or self-imposed narratives that don't serve you. So be very careful that way. So I think it's been a tough week. And I think that there is a lot you need to look at. I think you are doing some deep shadow work. But I also think that you may be getting caught up in some narratives that aren't serving you. Amber A., nice to see you. Here's a card for you to end the week, Amber A. Eight of Cups. This week, I think you did a good job walking away from what doesn't serve you. I think you did a good job letting go of what you need to let go of, even when it's hard. Well done. Teresa C., thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday, you had the King of Cups. Let's see how we wrap up. And we wrap up with the Knight of Pentacles. So you're doing a good job being in charge of your destiny, being in charge of your life, being in charge of going forward to create the accomplishment of your goals. And that is very, very clear. So well done. Feb born, it's so nice to see you. You started with the Four of Swords reversed. What's the wrap today? Let's take a look and see, my friend. Four of Swords reversed. You started, you end with the Four of Pentacles. So 4 is the operative thing for you, obviously, since you're getting a lot of them. And 4 is very much about your comfort zone, your self-care, what's good for you, how you take care of you. And I think that's had to be a focus this week, and it needs to be a focus going forward. Von Ray, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday, you also had the King of Cups. Great way to start the week. Let's see how you end the week. You end the week with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like you have really been in your feelings this week. And that's good. That's fine. It's good to acknowledge your feelings. But there's a lot that you look at your life and you say, this may not be working. This is not working the way I want it to. And so you're figuring out how to turn things around. It's not necessarily easy, but you're doing it. And that's a good thing. You know, it's appropriate to do that. It's the right thing, right? And so I feel like the key here in many ways, Von Ray, is to not give up. You know, you may want to think about doing something differently, but don't give up. Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. That's what you are, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much. You got the High Priestess on Monday. Nice way to start the week. How do we end the week? Hey, that Princess of Wands is coming up a lot. This was the card for the collective, and you're not the first one to get it individually today. So you started with the High Priestess. You end with the Princess of Wands. So a lot of feminine energy this week. I think a lot of this is you finding your power. You finding your power as a woman, as a creatrix. And what are you going to do with that? You know, what are you going to create? I think this week you may have been thinking about that, thinking about your good ideas. What are the things you want to create and how do you move that forward? Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Baby Cakes, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this may have been a tough week when we talk about work, when we talk about money, when we talk about sort of your goals for that in the future. I feel like you're still really trying to figure out how that's going to work. You may even be trying to figure out what you want to be when you grow up. And that's fine. That's fine. But I think there's been some thought in that direction this week. And that's an important thing to think about. All right. Mediha Ness, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Queen of Pentacles on Monday. Great way to start the week. How do we wrap up the week for you? With the Three of Wands reverse. What the heck, man? I feel like it turned out being a little bit of a difficult week. A week where you had to make the best of difficult situations. And with your Queen of Pentacles self, you were just taking care of what needed to be taken care of. Which is fine. You did it. It's great. But that may not be how you want every week to be. And that's fine. All right, Jeannie Manusha, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday was the Eight of Wands reversed. True, unfortunately. How do we wrap up the week for you? Here we go. Starting with the Eight of Wands reversed, ending with the Ace of Pentacles. It's okay. You pulled it out, Jean. You did what you had to do. You're doing what you have to do. You're going forward. You're building. You're rooted. You're grounded. You're doing it. Even if it felt like you were moving through mud, you did it. Maya Turner, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You had the Queen of Swords. There is power in my voice, and I had a message, something to say. Very good. So, starting with the Queen of Swords, ending with the Devil, girl. Oh my gosh. So you're dealing with a lot. You have been dealing with a lot. You needed the power of the Queen of Swords to confront what you needed to confront, whether that was within you or around you, some difficult issues. And maybe, and thank you for using members only emojis, your husband had the Nine of Wands reversed, may have felt triggered. So, you know, that may be where the devil's coming from. It may be coming from some stuff within you or some stuff around you. But when we look at your husband going from the Nine of Wands reversed to Justice, your husband is finding balance. Maybe you're helping him. Maybe he's doing it on his own. Maybe it's a combination of the two, but one way or the other, he is finding balance, and that is a good thing. So well done. All right, Kimmy, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Kimmy, Six of Cups reversed. As hard as the journey has been this week, I think you remember you are doing what you've always wanted to do. It's maybe harder than you thought it was going to be. Those things usually are, but you're doing it, and that's the important thing. You are doing what you are here to do. Clumsy Clairvoyance, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Just before I was coming on here, UPS knocked at the door. I think that may have been from you. I appreciate that. Maybe it was an Amazon truck. I'm not sure. But as soon as I'm done here, I got a package to open. So thank you. All right, here we go. A wrap-up card for Clumsy Clairvoyance, the King of Cups. Hey, this week you did a really good job being a leader when it comes to spreading the love and spreading the right energy that people need. Everywhere you go, whatever you do, you have been spreading the good energy just like you do here on this channel. And it is so appreciated, not just here, but everywhere you are. Okay, Jennifer, thanks for being here. We're doing a card to wrap up the week. And here we go. Okay, Jennifer, this week you have had a lot on your plate, a lot that you're dealing with. The thing is, there are people who can help you, and you need to figure out who you trust and who can help you, and just find those people. That's the important thing. Marion Newberry, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Monday, you had the Seven of Cups reversed. Let's see how we end the week. I shuffled, but you got this too. You know, and I know you're just back from your time off at Omega, but I feel like you're really feeling the weight of the world on you. And whether that's in your own life or something larger or in your job or what it is, you're feeling it. And so you really have to continue to do good self-care. It's not like you can take time off, do good self-care, and then come back and just be totally away from that space of self-care. Somehow, even though you can't live at Omega, wouldn't that be nice? Somehow, self-care has to continue. That's the important thing. Helen, nice to see you. Monday, you had Justice reversed. Today, look at that. Two of Pentacles. You managed to bring things into balance. You managed to do what you needed to do, to create what is fair, to create what is balanced, to pay attention to all the things you had to pay attention to. Good job making it happen. It wasn't easy, and I bet you're tired, but you did a good job this week. And Maya has been a member for 5 months. Oh my gosh, 2 kittens dying. Oh, I am so sorry. Okay, there's a lot going on there. Well, sending lots of love to you. Okay, Chara Saddlemeyer, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. There we go. All right. Card for you and a card for Lucian. Starting with you, Chara. Thank you for being a member. Here we go. For you, Ace of Pentacles. You're not the first one to get this today. What a great way to wrap up the week. You know, it really feels like this week you recognize that you are on your journey for something new that is going to bring you a great deal of stability. You are just at the beginning, but it's going to take you where you want to go. And for Lucian, okay, Lucian. Okay, Princess of Pentacles, which is like the Page of Pentacles. Lucian, you did a good job this week too. Being a good student, taking care of what you need to take care of, taking care of your responsibilities, learning and growing with that. Very well done. Jackie Masters, my good friend, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You started with the 3 of Wands reversed. Not the easiest way to start the week, but when we look at how you end the week, look at you end with the 9 of Cups. So well done. You did a good job finding your joy. You did a good job doing what you needed to do. Very well done. You take that joy and you keep going with it. Mix you here, Michelle. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. 5 of Cups. I feel like there's some things not going exactly the way you would like them to go right now. I think you did a good job making the best of some difficult situations, but you are dealing with some difficult situations. And that shows up this week. So we're really sending you energy. You need to do good self-care. Take care of yourself as you go through what may not be the easiest time. Gina Rutledge, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Next request I see is DeAndre. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Here is a card for you. The 9 of Wands reversed. I think this week required a lot of patience and maybe more patience than you felt you had. It might have been a difficult week for a lot of different reasons. You have to just keep your eye on your goals and keep going forward. Angelic Michelle, thank you for your long-standing support of this channel at the highest level of support. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And here is a card for you, Angelic Michelle, Magician reversed. So this week, I don't love to see this card reversed. I feel like you might have been dealing with some people who are a little thick-headed. You might have felt like you did not have all of the emotional or energetic resources that you wanted or needed. It might have been a little bit of a tough week, but the reminder is you really do have what you need. You really do. And you know how to work with it and you know how to use it. And you just need to ask for help, take good care of yourself in order to move forward. And oh my gosh, you had the 3 of Swords to start the week. Well, now, doesn't that make sense? You are in a healing process, Angelic Michelle. And just be in that process and know that you have and will have everything that you need. All right. And DeAndre says, yesterday was a real test of patience and you almost lost it. Glad you didn't. Horse Van Dunn, thanks so much for being a member. Here is your wrap-up card. The World. So I feel like this week you did a very good job just being a citizen of the planet, taking care of what you need to take care of, working with the energy around you, and just trying to enjoy your place where you are doing your thing. And that is the right thing. Well done. Adrija, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. We'll do a card for the week that was. That is what we do on Friday. All right. Adrija, here we go. Hey, Ace of Pentacles. So this week, I wonder if you're looking for a new job or if there's been a new, something new at work, a new project at work, a new job, something of that nature. This week, something new has come to you that is going to be positive and is going to be helping you going forward. So very well done. Very good. All right. Okay, and Horse Van Dunn says that I am frozen. Am I still? Someone tell me, am I frozen? Can you hear me? Tell me what's going on from your perspective. Let me know. Yes, no, let me know. I'm going to assume that we are remedied and everything is good, and I'm going to keep on going. Let me know if that is not the case. All right. Let's see. Pamela Lath, you're up next. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. We appreciate your longstanding support of this channel. Okay, good. Thank you for the support. Everyone let me know. Apparently I'm good, so I appreciate it. You can hear me and see me, and I'm moving well. Thank you. Most appreciated. All right, Pamela Lath. Again, thank you for being a member for 14 months. We really appreciate that. So you had the 2 and the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Empress. You did a good job turning it around. It was a little bit of a tough beginning there, but I think you ended up in a good place, recognizing that, not just in this week, but always. You have always in every moment done the very best you can for each person that you care about, for each person in your life. You always do the very best you can. And it's important to remember that, and I think you know that. I think you understand the things in your life that are good, that are positive, that are abundant, and you appreciate that and you work with that in a very positive way. So you did a good job this week. Okay, V, thanks for being here. What we do on Fridays is a card for the week that was, wrapping up your week. So let's do that. All right. And it's interesting because you asked about a past relationship, and this King of Wands reversed could talk about that past relationship that really has been on your mind this week. But what strikes me is whether or not it's going to rekindle doesn't really matter right now. What matters is you need to come to your own balance. You need to come back to your own power. You need to come back to your own strength. That should be the most important thing right now. Okay, Denise Woods, so nice to see you. A card for you and for Jerry. Monday, you had the Four of Pentacles reversed, and Jerry had the Seven of Cups reversed. Okay, so starting with you, Denise, starting with the Four of Pentacles reversed and ending with the Ace of Swords. I think you did a good job trying to communicate, trying to do the right thing, trying to stay in the right headspace, trying to be logical. You did a good job. Jerry, Seven of Cups reversed. I remember putting those two cards together and really talking about the relationship right there. And Jerry started with the Seven of Cups reversed and ended with the Five of Cups. And I think Jerry has really been in a place of feeling a sense of loss, a sense of grief, a sense of not feeling like he has access to what he wants or what he needs. And that's been an issue perhaps for a long time, but definitely this week. And it's important for that to be addressed. Leslie Jones, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. The Six of Swords. Leslie, you did a good job moving yourself forward this week, trying to be in your logical mind, doing the right things to move forward. So very well done. Gina Rutledge, thank you so much for being here and being a member of this channel at a high level of support. We really appreciate that. A card to end your week. The Chariot reversed. There may have been ways that you felt a little stuck this week. There may have been ways that you felt like you weren't in balance or you weren't moving forward or you weren't in charge. That's never a good feeling. It's important to do what you have to do to nurture yourself where you're at and get to the point where you can feel that sense of forward motion and that sense of mastery. Okay, and Denise, for Tanda and Amy. Tanda had the Devil to start and to end the Lovers. And it's funny because those two cards are together. They're both card 6, the Devil being 1 + 5 and the Lovers being 6. And they're the same characters on both cards. And, there's a lot to say about the Lovers and the Devil together. So what that says for you, Tanda, this week, you had to be very careful about your choices. And I think even going forward, work on self-esteem. Work on self-esteem. Work on making good decisions for you and having the people around you that are people who really are good people to have around you. Be careful about that. For Amy had the Magician, and Amy ends with the Queen of Wands reversed. Amy, you do not know your power. This week you had opportunity, you had power, but you don't always see it. Find your creativity, learn what you have to learn, be open. Be open. Hey, Dora, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Sarah, so nice to see you. So unusual to see you in the middle of the workday. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you so much. Here is a weekly wrap-up card for you, Sarah. King of Wands reversed. I bet you're tired. I bet you've done a really good job this week and are not feeling great about the whole thing. It's fine. You're good, but you need to relax, have some fun, and some good self-care. In the country, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. Knight of Wands. I think this week you may have had some fun. You may have thought about your goals. You may have done something creative. Very good stuff. Dora, you are not too late. Glad you're here. And again, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. Dora, the High Priestess reversed. Are you hard on yourself, and were you hard on yourself this week? Was there something going on this week where you were not feeling good about you, or where you were berating yourself in some way? Or was there someone around you who treated you with disrespect? One way or the other, it is very important for you to feel good about you, for you to find your balance and your peace. Martha Vink, my friend, nice to see you. Martha Vink, ending your week with the Three of Wands reversed. There's some things that you're trying to do that did not come together this week. Oh my gosh. Hard, very hard. You have to keep trying. You may need to try a different way, but don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. That's important. Mediha, you noticed a thing. I'm on a streak of threes, all of them upright and reversed. Dealing with an injured knee, tough to get things done, makes sense. But with threes, you have the energy of healing there too. Sarah, 88, nice to see you. Here is a card for you. Hey, nice. This week, depending on what your love life looks like, there may have been something good in your love life, potentially. But one way or the other, I think you did a good job moving yourself forward. You did a good job with your own emotional healing, and you did a good job dealing with other people in a kind and loving way. So good, so important. All right. Let's see. Hang on a minute, hang on. Okay. Catherine Fan, nice to see you. You're the next request that I see. Here is a wrap-up card for you. I pulled two. That's funny. It's just, she needs two. I don't know why. But I feel like this week you did a great job with the Page of Swords or Princess of Swords. You did a great job with your job doing what you needed to do, but you're tired and you need to take care of yourself. So, well done, but also tired. Denise Woods, a card for my son, Chris. Let's see what we see for him this week. The Star, this week he has been dissatisfied. He has so many good things in his life, but right now he is feeling dissatisfied. And so he needs to be encouraged to just keep trying. All right. Scrolling through. Thank you, everyone. Teresa, it makes all the difference to hear I'm doing a good job, right? Right? Sometimes the cards are like that. All right. Shh. Nice to see you. Here's a card for you. Man, that Queen of Wands reverse just keeps coming up. So this may have been a tough week for you too. You may be feeling a little uninspired. You may be feeling a little tired. It's important to do some good self-care. Remember, if you didn't get it done this week, you can do it next week. Oh, yes. Thank you all so much for your feedback. I do read it. I don't always read it aloud, but I do read it, and I do really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Oh, interesting. Dora, you watched the video on the High Priestess. Good, good, good. Well done. Well done. That's exactly what you want to do. JF1 had the Three of Cups reversed on Monday. And here, look at you, the Princess or the Page of Pentacles. So I think you did a good job. You know, this may have been more work than pleasure this week, but you did a good job getting stuff done and taking care of what you needed to take care of. So that's good. We appreciate that. All right, my friends, I will not be here tomorrow with a Saturday Psychic Sampler. I'll get it in at some point on Sunday. It'll be a Sunday Psychic Sampler, but that's all right. I do have spots on Sunday and Monday, Halloween, available for readings. So you can go to my website, ChristianaGaudet.com, and book yourself a session. I want to thank all of you for being here. If I accidentally missed you, if you have not requested a card, it is last call for readings, y'all. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate. I don't intend to miss anyone. And just coming in, here is a card for you to wrap up your week, the Two of Wands. This week, you did a good job laying the groundwork for what you want, for making the goals that you have happen in the long run. You're at the beginning, but you're doing the groundwork, and that's wonderful. All right, my friends, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. Look for me on Sunday. And again, I have openings for readings Sunday and Monday. So get in a reading before the end of the month. And it's fun to do a reading on Halloween. Remember that. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of possibilities. My friends, I really appreciate all of you. Special shout out to the members, the moderators, people who helped out with Super Chats and Super Stickers. I appreciate all of you. Happy Halloween, Blessed Samhain. If you happen to be in the area tomorrow, I'm going to be at the Port St. Lucie Samhain Festival in Fort Pierce, and I am their headlining speaker. So come on down. It's free and fun. I'm speaking at 1. And that rhymed. That was so cool. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Take really good care.